A young, ambitious Mithridates VI is seen ascending to the throne of Pontus, dreaming of expanding his kingdom's influence and power. His shrewd mind works tirelessly to solidify his rule. Mithridates learns of the Roman Republic's preoccupations and plots his strategy to exploit their weaknesses, his determined gaze set on the lands of Asia Minor. The bustling Roman Senate is depicted, loud and chaotic, struggling to manage the expanding empire. Internal strife and external threats weigh heavily under its imposing stone columns. Amidst Roman political turmoil, Mithridates poisons himself just a little every day, smirking with the knowledge that he wields a power Rome cannot predict or control: the resistance to poison. Roman soldiers scramble across Asia Minor's rugged landscape, caught off guard by Mithridates' swift invasion, their faces showing the dawning realization of an underestimating enemy. In the Greek cities, citizens cheer Mithridates as a liberator, rallying against Roman oppressors, depicted with uplifted arms and banners flapping in the wind. The dark night of the Asiatic Vespers unfolds with dramatic shadows. Terrified Romans and Italians face their brutal fate, highlighting Mithridates' ruthless intentions. Sulla, a powerful Roman general, stands in front of his legion, maps in hand, preparing to reclaim the lost territories, forging plans amidst the urgency of war. A clash of swords and shields resonate in the forests of Asia, where Mithridates, a wise military tactician, uses the terrain to his advantage against the Romans. Sulla's triumphant return to Rome is marked by wealthy spoils and grateful citizens, his laurel-crowned head high with victory. Mithridates is seen regrouping, his proud face momentarily shaken but never defeated, plotting his comeback from the confines of his strategic fortress. The Second Mithridatic War begins with smaller, intense skirmishes, the tribes clashing but neither side gaining significant ground, scenes filled with tension and unresolved conflict. Roman legate Lucullus pushes Mithridates into retreat, his calculated moves spreading anxiety among the Pontic ranks while ensuring the temporary peace. In preparation, Mithridates rebuilds his forces, eyes set on revenge and reclaiming his loss, feeding scrolls of battle strategies into the flickering torchlight. As Rome succumbs to internal discord, Mithridates and Tigranes II of Armenia make a powerful alliance, envisioning the downfall of Rome, swearing allegiance on a blood-red dawn. Lucullus marches into Armenia, the Roman legions unmistakable and organized, with disciplined steps echoing through the valleys. A strategic gamble leads to a heartbreaking defeat at Tigranocerta for Mithridates, showcasing Lucullus's strategic brilliance and the scattering of allies. This loss marks a turning point, weakening Mithridates' power and setting the stage for his eventual downfall. Mithridates, worn and harried, retreats to the bleak mountains, crafting desperate plans as snowflakes settle silently around him, symbolizing his. Amidst the silence, he reflects on his ambition and the consequences of his relentless pursuit of power. With the Roman net closing, betrayal seeps into Mithridates' inner circle. His son turns to Rome, deepening the shadows of treachery on his father's weary face. Fleeing into exile, Mithridates maintains his fierce resolve to reclaim his throne from the distant shores of Crimea. But as time passes, his once mighty forces dwindle, and the shadow of defeat looms ever closer. Mithridates' death in exile depicts a somber scene by a lonely sea, betrayal in his final moments as his last breaths escape like whispers carried by the wind. The Roman triumphal arch rises in glory, its message clear. Rome's victory is complete, its army stands ever ready at the edge of the known world. Pompey the Great enters Rome to a hero's welcome, his competently conducted affairs in the East having augmented his stature and wealth tenfold. Pompey, Crassus, and Caesar, giants of ambition, form an alliance, their unseen hands moving the tides of Roman politics like marionettes on strings. Amidst the corrupt Senate, swarm of murmurs and bribes gleam, the military becomes a political machine, reshaping a republic that construed change at every corner. Caesar crosses the Rubicon with resolve. The icy waters in his bold declaration ripple with the inevitability of fate altering Roman history forever. Battle of Pharsalus sees Caesar's legion victorious against Pompey, depicted amidst the dust and cries of fallen loyalties. The decisive victory cements Caesar's dominance, leaving Rome fractured and Pompey's ambitions shattered. The assassination of Pompey is captured. Shadows loom as Rome's complex web spins anew, ominous and inevitable. With Pompey's death, the power vacuum deepens, setting the stage for Caesar's unchecked rise and Rome's transformation into an empire. Caesar stands before the Senate, the mantle of power heavy on his shoulders. Reforms stream in restless debates, parting ways with tradition. Caesar's fate aligned with destiny's dagger, his fall inscribed as reflection of an empire's burden, etched forever in tried stone. Octavian against Antony and Cleopatra, lines are drawn in golden sands as legacy battles forge in the aftermath. The clash ends with Antony and Cleopatra's downfall, sealing Octavian's path to power and the birth of the Roman Empire. Rome's empire rises from Republic's ashes, Mithridates' wars as the colossal backdrop of an imperial dawn, speaking legends of defiance against odds forever marked by stories etched in time. If you like it, please like and subscribe to the channel to receive all that is new.